Okay, guys, we're about to close out the impromptu Zoom classes for my notaries. I have several people on Zoom. So again, for their confidentiality, I can't post every single thing. I can't post all of their questions. I don't want their name and that sort of thing out there. So the last bullet point that I wanted to cover with them was the safety. So we talked about pricing, how do you charge a cash notary, how does title companies and the lenders set their fees, you get on the platforms, that sort of thing. So I'm very big on safety. All of the notaries who are under greatness, I have zero issues. Me and my staff, the CFO, we have zero issues with our notaries having their concealed weapons permit. We actually push that for safety. Why? Because you never know. And you don't want to be in a situation where you don't have some type of protection. Anytime you feel unsafe, you have the right to tell the client, hey, can you meet me at Starbucks, which is just right on the corner? Can you meet me, in a public place? I'm not real comfortable with going in this area or this neighborhood or down the street. And you can say it in, a professional roundabout way. Because remember, you don't know the client. The client does not know you. Anytime you're unsafe, when in doubt, don't do it. Or if you need to grab another notary to take with you, you can do that. If you need to call me and see if I am near you, I can do that. If you have a spouse, significant other who just needs to ride along with you because it is a 10 o'clock at night notary and there's some type of emergency and you just don't feel comfortable, you have every right to say, hey, can you meet me at a police substation that is here or there where you know that there's going to be some type of lighting, security, or a gas station that you know somebody's always there, like a big Shell or Gate Station or Wawa, where you know there's going to be lighting, a lot of people. Also benches outside, you can sit down and, stamp and sign, and then the person can go on their way. So I always want to mention about safety, and we will go in depth with that. And also for my notaries who are not in this state of Florida, that you are outside of the state of Florida, because I have some of those, you want to make sure that you know the concealed weapon permit laws in your state, whether you need a permit or you don't. Florida just went where you don't need a permit. You can carry without a permit, thank goodness, which was permit was pretty stupid. So anybody can carry. And for the ones that do have a permit and you're traveling out of state or to the border of another state, make sure you know those laws and you abide by those laws, whatever they may be in your state. Whether it's open carry or concealed carry. Open carry means that it can be open, and concealed means something has to be over your weapon. You can't just have it open. So make sure you are familiar with those laws, and also where you can walk into with your firearm and where you cannot walk into with your firearm. Just make sure that you guys are familiar. I know that I have quite a few that are out of state that are coming on board with greatness. So we want to say thank you. Welcome to the team. And as I told you guys, Greatness is official, a national company. We're growing. We're excited to have you. My heart is in this, and I want you guys to be successful. My team is standing behind me. Trust me, my biggest cheerleader is my team. I am nothing without my team, which allows me to pour into you guys and make sure you're successful notaries. And also my people who marry. I have some notaries that marry, some notaries don't. As you know, state of Florida allows you to marry. I know Georgia is a state that notaries do not marry, from my understanding. So always check with those laws to see which state you can marry and which state you can't. I know Georgia is an attorney state. I have several people coming out of Georgia that are telling me how some things are the same with Florida and some things are different. I know they call it border states or whatever. So just make sure that you're familiar with those laws, and also the laws of what you can do online, where you need to be if the person is out of state, in state, stamp, this and that. Just make sure you're very careful with those. And when in doubt, we have the notary handbook. We have Google. You guys can definitely utilize myself. And I'm always very responsive, and also in the greatness chat. If you send a chat, my staff will get back to you. If they do not know the answer, they will go find the answer and get back to you. So when in doubt, if it's something that you have not seen or have not come across, always ask. It is 100% important that you get the documents correct the first time. Because remember, these are all legal documents, whether it's a POA, a driver's license form from the DMV, something you're doing for hospice or Medicare or Medicaid. All of those are legal documents. So it's important that we are getting the forms right the first time for the client. It makes greatness looks great because we have the best notaries on the planet. And so that is our theme for 2024, is the best notaries on the planet. So I just wanted to check in with my YouTube and say hi. And the next Zoom meeting will be Saturday. So we're going to meet Saturdays. As long as you guys are coming in, asking the questions, the classes will continue. And of course, everybody who is a notary contracted up under greatness has full access for free, all of the classes. All right, guys, Leilana Bell, like, share, and subscribe. It's your girl, it's your girl, it's your girl.